An ill individual trapped in a derelict home. What could go wrong? Published by Scary Pills in October of 2021, this scary video has been trending in the Hindi-speaking YouTube community. The original source is unknown. The video shows some urban explorers in a dilapidated home. They push the door open to one room and capture this person in a white gown with long dark hair crouched on the floor in a corner. The person appears to be playing with an object on the floor with a stick. One of the crew keeps calling the person a psychopath and tells him to come say hello.
It's the psychopath. It's the psychopath, bro. Go and say hello. Go and say hello, brother.
Instead, the person throws something at him. Is this individual insane? Or is she trapped in this haunted home that she can never leave? All I know is I wouldn't be sticking around to find out. A woman was heard screaming from the back of a white van in the Santa Clarita area of Los Angeles. Bystanders caught the incident on video. Published by Fox 11 Los Angeles in August of 2021, a white van parked below is captured on video by someone in a home above the road. A woman inside the van is heard screaming as hard as she can, while a man's voice is also heard yelling at her. Although what he's saying is not clear. As she continues to scream for help, the man taking the video yells at them to stop and asks someone off screen to call 911.
Stop! Stop! They're abducting her. Call 911.
The van sits parked for quite a while and the woman is heard crying. Eventually, the van's door slams shut and the vehicle drives off. A woman is on the phone with the police off screen. Don't worry, this story has a happy ending. The scary video led to the vehicle being identified through social media, and the taken individual was located and found safe. As for the alleged abductors though, I couldn't find any follow-up on whether or not they were caught, which is certainly frightening. Usually those on the other end of a robbery need rescuing, not the robber himself. That's not the case here though. Published by NBC Washington in January of 2022, this suspected robber got what was coming to him when he tried to climb down a chimney of the home he was allegedly attempting to rob in Silver Spring, Maryland. Earlier in the evening, the resident had heard banging noises coming from outside his home, so he scoped it out but found nothing. He even called the police, who also checked the area but came up empty-handed.
He says he knew something wasn't right, so he checked everywhere, but couldn't find anyone.
So I'm like, what the going on? I can't be hearing and seeing stuff, I can't be imagining this stuff. Someone's trying to break into my house or something.
His family thought he may have heard a raccoon or cat. Later in the early morning, the resident heard some rustling and called the police. He then heard moaning, crying, and praying coming from inside of the wall. What the police discovered when they arrived was not a rodent, but a man stuck inside the chimney. The fire department had to break through the wall and disassemble the chimney one brick at a time. A second video published by Fox 5 Washington, D.C. shows the man being lifted out of the hole. He had been stuck in the chimney for hours. The man survived, but if he hadn't been heard, he likely would have lost his life in there. It's common knowledge that Gettysburg is full of ghosts and lost souls. This footage is just another piece of evidence that they left their lives on the battlefield. Published by T.C. Bollinger in January of 2010, this footage was originally captured in October of 2009 about a mile from Triangular Field. At dawn, the ghostly figure appears to the left of the tree in the forefront. The figure disappears behind the tree after a moment but then reappears again, while another can be seen at the center of the field close to the tree line. After a while, more and more semi-transparent figures move across the field. They walk a few paces before vanishing. For a time, the field is empty again, but spirits reappear to take their final steps. Many in the comments of the video share their experiences at Gettysburg, including the feelings of cold, chills, and goosebumps. Some say they've seen spirits on the field with their own eyes. Do you believe the soldiers remain, haunting these hallowed grounds? Given the history of this place, it wouldn't surprise me. What would you do if this creature broke into your home? Published by the channel Real Scary in October of 2021, this video asks that very question. As a mysterious creature starts breaking through the shutters of a window, the creature with his glowing red eyes peers in through one of the broken shutters while breaking a lower shutter. He stands bent there looking in for a moment, but thankfully remains outside. Is this really one of those tiny humanoids? If it is, we'd better run. A Scottish woman set up a camera on a river to film some otters, but she captured something much more mysterious. Published by Bull Eatus in February of 2015, this river ghost is watching you. Amid an eerie Scottish forest, complete with overhanging trees, moss, and mist, a creepy apparition appears amongst the trees. Look closely at the left bank of the river. You can see something emerge amongst the trees and move past them. Then a more vivid figure of what appears to be a girl stands there, outlined by the trees. Who goes there? And why does she? It appears to me that we are left with more questions than answered with this video. This YouTuber was getting ready for work when her dog started behaving strangely.
She's acting really strange today. I don't know what's going on with her. What, is it Baze? I don't see anything. Bailey? What? What is she looking at?
He seems scared, so she pulled out her phone and started filming. This is what she captured.
Bailey. She keeps looking over here. I don't know what her deal is, but something's not right.
Published by Tony Rogers in November of 2019. This is yet another example that animals have a sixth sense for the otherworldly things around us, invisible to the human eye. The creepy video shows Bailey the dog entering the room tentatively from the hallway. As Tony pans around the living room while talking to her dog, Bailey is off looking to the right. Then something scrapes across the floor. Notice the two chairs tucked in below this cupboard. After waiting for a while, wondering where the noise came from, the same scraping sound is heard, and this time you can see what it was.
Bailey, what is it? Oh my God, did that chair just move?
One of the chairs has been pulled out from its position under the cupboard. It then moves again and again, this time caught on camera.
Oh my God.
Tony said she ran out of her house, scared to her wits' end. Would you do the same? I certainly would. Just don't forget Bailey the dog. This short clip is nightmare fuel. Published by SNCH in May of 2015. A man enters what looks like a storage room in his home and is distracted because his camera screen is completely black. He walks into the room and in the background, a strange growling is heard, but it's not clear if the source is audio from off screen or something as of yet unseen in the room. As the man walks toward the window, half of a white mask-like face is seen in one of the upper panes. It stands there for a moment, looking in before it turns around and disappears. Delta F1 sums it up best in the comments, writing, I'm terrified, but I also want more. I have a bad feeling this ghost isn't friendly. Exploring with Flighters explores this mysterious pyramid in the middle of a forest in the Highlands of Scotland. Published in November of 2021, the crew arrives at the Great Stone Pyramid, which appears completely out of place overlooking the forest below. A drone catches a view from above. From far off, the point of the pyramid blends right in with the pointy treetops. Despite being made of stone, it turns out the pyramid is not such a mystery. It was built on the Balmoral Castle grounds. Upon the passing of Prince Albert, Queen Victoria's great love, the pair spent their happiest moments at the castle. On the cairn is the inscription, "To the beloved memory of Albert, the great and good prince consort," erected by his broken-hearted widow Victoria R., 21st August 1862. Demonic entities were released after an experiment gone right, but I think a better description of the outcome is gone very wrong. Published by Toppy in January of 2022. Enter this video if you dare. In a series of clips, a door swings open with darkness beyond, and an unnerving whisper is heard. This short video certainly highlights how haunted this abandoned place is. I think I'd be getting the heck out of there ASAP. I guess this ghost hunting team has nerves of steel. Thank you so much for getting me to 5,000 subscribers on my Clips channel. If you want to support, please press that subscribe button. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you.